Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Space Engineers. And welcome back to our beautiful ship. We upgraded it in the last stream. And I think the most recent VOD just went live on YouTube as well. So those of you following on YouTube will be able to see some of that there as well. So today, we're going to go back to the moon, and we're going to go pick a spot for a base, and we're going to go make our base. I wanted to make sure that we had everything we need, and honestly, I wanted to make sure this thing was still connected, because it's been a few days. I just went on vacation for a few days, and I was trying to play with my laptop when I was on vacation, and stuff got broken, and I didn't save everything. But I just wanted to make sure. I made a jump and this thing fell off and went bang and smacked all over the place, so that wasn't ideal. But I just confirmed it wasn't in this save file, so that's totally fine. Okay, last time we made sure that we basically had everything in the ship that we needed, and we were just making sure that we had all of the components that we thought we were going to need in order to build a sort of base around the moon. Now, I'm not building on the moon. You might have seen the episode where we actually dropped onto the moon and took a quick peek around. I don't actually plan to build a base there right now, at least on the surface of the moon, because I don't really need it, to be honest. I don't really need it at the moment, and so I'm not gonna worry about that. However, what I do want to do, I want to find a place that's sort of in between the moon and the planet, and I think I'm gonna do it just past where that trading platform is. And the reason I'm going to do that is because then I can use that trading outpost as well as maybe even make like a little bit of a hydrogen gas station, turning the moon into a gas station, basically. So I've got the option to do both of those. What's that down there? Omong. Tier 2. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. That could come up close to us and we would just disintegrate it, so I'm not worried about that. Okay. What were we looking for? Yes, we're looking for the ship here. I'm going to hide empty stuff. We do have a few more artillery shells left. That's good. We've got some field emitters. We're going to need a bunch of field emitters, actually. We're going to need 24. Because we want to make... Oh, no. Field emitters, we were going to need like 600 for the station or something, right? That's going to have to wait. We're not going to have enough. We're not going to have enough to make that. But we do, as you can see here, yeah, we have a bunch of stuff here that we're going to be able to use. We've got some medical comp here. So we can make a survival kit. And pretty much whatever else we want here. We've still got 14,000 platinum, just sort of slowly being refined. It is a tier 5 refinery now with yield modules, so we will get the most that we can possibly get out of these until we get like tier 6 or 7 or something like that, which may never happen. But it looks like we're pretty good to go. I think we have everything we need. I mean, we can always, you know, mine stuff off the planet and run it up really quick and stuff like that too, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to turn our engines on. I'm going to turn the batteries on. I'm going to unlock, and I'm going to push away. Oh, what was that? What was that smashing sound? Did you guys hear that smashing sound? That's what I heard before. I'm just going to go double check this didn't fly off. What's with the enormous clanging sounds? I don't know if that's a sound effect somewhere or not. I don't know what's going on. That's terrible, though. There's my trading outpost there. it's 298 kilometers. So we want to actually be jumping right into that. But we want to get away from our base quite a bit before we start jumping or anything. So I'm going to just watch out for that asteroid right there. I'm actually going to turn off my hydrogen thrusters. And we're just going to burn down this way a little bit. Okay. Let's start moving forward. Let's cut all other... Now, I think we can go through the planet as long as we're not landing in the planet, right? Isn't that how it works? Alright. Let's, we're just going to keep our dampeners on, just the ion thrusters, because we have lots of battery power. Oh, well, it looks like we have 35 minutes of battery power, but we have reactors, so that's fine. We want to turn those off. Yeah, so what we want to do is we want to go to our control panel. We want to go to jump drives, and we want to pick the GPS location called 5K out. Yeah, trading outpost 5K out. So that's what we're picking. That's our jump drive target. Now, can we jump all the way out there? Can it be used to jump into natural gravity field? No. So, but that should be... What's our maximum? What's our distance that we could do? Yeah, look at that. 2,200 kilometers. So why are we... Let's just go up to 100%. Select this outpost. And we should be totally fine. Right? We can't jump into a natural gravity field. Okay, so maybe what we can do instead, so that's 297 kilometers away. Let's go to our jump drives. Oops. Jump drives. Let's remove that. We're going to do a blind jump, and we're going to obviously peel this down significantly. Okay, now we're down to triple digits. So we're gonna do like maybe, what's that, 297? So let's do like 275,000? Should be good. Oh, what's that? Imber Commander. Who are you talking about? The dangerous Imber encounter. Oh god. So it looks like we can't jump through the planet, which is fine. Let's jump past the planet then. Okay, so yeah, so it looks like you can't jump through the planet, which is fine. That's cool. Let's jump this way, and that will take us to the other side. And now we can probably jump to that outpost. Oh man, I need to get some better I need to get some better gyros. Can't move this thing when it's encumbered like this. So now we should be able to... Actually, we're still going to have to blind jump once. We're going to have to blind jump this way. About 140k. Let's jump this way. Because we need to get to the other side of the moon and we're not going to be able to jump this close to the moon's gravity well. So let's go to the other side. Right. I had some tasty beverage in the meantime. Let's slowly scrape our mouse and go slowly over this way. So we're 48 or so kilometers away from that moon spot. The Earth base is on the other side of the moon, yeah, or the other side of the planet. So this is one of the poles here, which is where we have a little bit of ice. So now, if we go to Control Panel and we go to Jump Drives, we select this, and it should, in theory, jump us right to it. And it's just easier to jump this thing around rather than fly it around. What's that? What's that beacon? I don't see it. Okay, no problem. Alright, we can see the trading outpost now. Sort of. If we move ourselves a little bit. Super annoying. There we go. So that's 5 kilometers away from where we are right here. We are far enough away from the gravity of the planet that we're not in, or not the planet, of the moon, that we're not in any danger of like falling into it anytime soon, I believe. So what we might do, just think about this for a sec. How close do we want to be to that beacon? I guess it doesn't really matter. We can be pretty close. 5 kilometers is probably just fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head towards it a little bit, and maybe a little bit up, like away from the moon. And I'm doing that because I want to get a little bit closer than 5 kilometers, but I also want to get a little bit further away from the planet. And I kind of want to get above that big spot right there. Alright. So that big crater that's down there with lots of ice, that's where I'm probably going to build my either a rover or a mining base or something like that. And it looks like I can pretty much go straight up from there and get to where I am now, so that'd be super handy. In fact, I can even test it. If I take a little bit of oxygen, if I take some oxygen bottles with me, which I did grab a bunch of, I think I have 1 hydrogen. Yeah, I've got some oxygen, but I used them. So we take a couple of these, we put these back, and we don't need any of this crap, so we can put that away. This should be enough that I should be able to go down to the planet's surface and check it out. And I can basically just go straight up from that nice little crater, and I can see exactly where I would end up. And we can just go scout out this crater and make sure it's a good location for what we want to do. Oh, and I also should... Yeah, I can see that. Okay. I was going to say I should GPS where my ship is so I don't lose it. That wouldn't be good. We don't want to lose it, everybody. And we're going to run just out of daylight, just in time to hit this crater. That's awesome. Awesome. It's awesome. I'm not sure if the moon is really this cratered in real life, but this is a fairly cratered moon here. So I'm going to turn this... I guess you don't see the altitude when you're not in a ship, hey? But what I can do is land on the moon and then just go straight up, kind of thing. I know you can't see anything in the video, but I can kind of see the ground. There we go. There's the ice. So this is us facing straight up and down. I know because I can hit the X button and it'll basically right me to gravity. So now if I just hit spacebar, turn my dampeners off, and I can see when I stop losing. There. That's the moment right there. So yeah, we're about 1 kilometer away. So there we are. So this is the point right above where we would like to be. So we can GPS this. And we're going to call this Moonbase 1K. Yeah, we'll call this Moonbase 1K. And this is basically 1 kilometer outside of the... It may not even be a kilometer. I think it was about a kilometer outside of the gravity well. So this is basically where we want to build the moon base. I don't have any plates on me, so I can't actually build anything now. But that's what we're going to do. Oh, we can also delete this trading outpost. We can delete that because now we've got the proper... Now we've got the proper thing. Okay, so let's get back in our ship. Let's just mosey on back over a little bit closer. Is this the right way? No, it's not the right way. Back to the middle of the ship, please. Okay, let's just burn over here a little bit. I don't want to be like right on top of the moon base, but I want to be relatively close. We also need to build a welding ship. Now originally I was going to go into like a creative mode and sort of design this moon base and then weld it up later. I kind of decided against that. I don't really know why. I don't have a reason. I didn't want to go through the hassle. I'm just going to build it in survival, which I know logically is going to cause me more hassles, but that's just the way that I'm thinking right now, so that's what we're gonna do. We didn't burn enough. I slowed down too quickly. $320, $200. Okay, anywhere around here will be just fine. Okay. Now we're going to get out of our ship again. This is back into space. And let's... Should we take this ship and turn it into a bit of a welding ship? Because we can get rid of the... Oh no, but the welders actually... So the thing I learned from the last ship is that the welders actually take a large thing, but we do have a large connector back there. We could just use this as like a sideways welder. That would be kind of awkward. But we could do it. I think we'll just probably build... I'm going to build a welder. I'm going to just do a bit of design now, and then I will build a welder off stream. I'll just take a workshop just like I did this, and we'll probably attach it here. We'll make it a smaller or smallish one, kind of like this, so that we can attach it in here. That way we can take it with us. That would be super handy. So let's get started. Let's go out and get some materials. Let's get some steel plates. Basically just a bunch of interior plates and steel plates so that we can get this started. Okay, we're outside the force field. I don't think that matters since I own the Local grid, free placement, gravity line. I guess there is no gravity, so... Oh yeah, I guess it is kind of gravity. It looks like it's kind of facing the thing. Alright, let's start here. This is our new base. Isn't it pretty? It is a beautiful base. This is ground zero for the base. Okay, so we're just going to put these in temporarily, and then we will remove them later. We're going to build it up a little bit, and what I'm probably going to do is build this from the top down, which I know sounds kind of weird. Or maybe from the... I'll build it from the bottom up, which also sounds weird, because there is no bottom. But I'm going to build it from this side up. That way... So basically, when you're sitting down, you'll be sitting down like this, and you'll have kind of a nice view above your head, I guess, is how I would say. So like, this is the head, and this is the foot, you know, kind of sitting like this. So you have like a nice thing. You'll see. It'll make more sense in a minute. Okay. Okay. How do we build this? This is gonna be... So we're gonna have like a bit of a floor here. This may not end up staying. Oops. Oh, oops. This may not stay as plates necessarily, but this is how we're gonna build it for now, anyway. How many do I want? I don't want this to be too big. This is probably sufficient for the top. In fact, this is probably too big. Whoops. We can probably take this last thing off each side, and we'll just make it like a 5x5. Yeah. So let's make it a 5x5. And how do these new... I need to make a new... I'm just going to use this. I'm just going to use this and get rid of all this crap. So let's look at the Warfare 2 blocks. We have sloped windows. Okay, we could use these. Where's our rounded windows? Yeah, here we go. Rounded windows. Rounded windows, inward corners. Yeah, I think we're going to replace these because we want all these rounded windows. We're gonna play with these rounded windows and see what we can build. So let's start with this. Although we kind of want this to be, I want this to be like a bubble. So I actually want this to start kind of like this. What do we need for this? We need girders to start these? Silliness. Okay. Let's get some girders then. Sorry about that. My wife's in the background. Okay, get some girders, and let's start this. So what I want, maybe it's just a 3x3. No, because we're going to need a little bit more space because these don't work very well. Maybe what we need is one more of these, and then one of these. Does that work there? No, that doesn't. It's not going to let me place them here. How do they make these? Oh, this is not the right piece. That's why. This is the piece I want. It doesn't let me make these pieces like this, though. They have to be built on that flat edge. Okay. So the way we can get around that is with lights. We can use these floor light things. Where are they? These corner lights. We can use these corner lights like this. What? I need construction comp for this. God. in my brain, all I need is plates. Plates and stuff. But I need construction comp for these. Okay, fine. We'll take some construction comp too. Okay, you got me. So if we put a light there, then we should be able to, yeah, then we're able to replace this. And then we're able to do this. So now we can do 3 of these. So 3x3 is not going to be enough though, right? We kind of decided we need a little bit bigger. And the reason 3x3 is not going to be enough is because we need 1 block in the middle for some sort of airlock. And then you're going to want like some, you know, things around the outside of this as well. And because we've got to have at least 4 lights to hold the structure up, we also need some other stuff. So we're gonna play it safe here and do a little bit more than that. So let's do one of those. And there, and so those will sort of hold the structure in, and they should be, it should be all airtight anyway, I believe. That might be an assumption that I regret soon. But that's okay. All right, next we want, what's the difference between the 8 and the 9? Okay, so now we've got them in. So this is kind of like what we're dealing with now. We have flat windows that we can use. Window 3x3. No, I think we just want to use 1x1s. I'll replace this one. We want to use 1x1s because we have a 5x5. Unless there's a window 5x5. I don't think there's a window 5x5, right? That'd be really big. 2x3. Yeah, 3x3 I think is the biggest the windows go. So just some 1x1 windows. And these will be airtight. I assume, anyway. And again, I may be assuming incorrectly. But I don't know how else they expect you to build these things, so I just assume that this is airtight. Now that there is structurally different. This one works, this one works, this one works. I don't think it makes a difference once you build it though. So this will be our point of, oh no we can't, oh my god, no that's okay, we can delete this now. I just got scared, I just deleted the anchor, but that's okay, we don't need these anymore. Now we've got this. We just actually want to be careful we don't bump it or anything that way, because we actually don't have a, I think they start as a station, but I think in space actually they might not start as a station. They may actually start as a ship. So I want to go in here and I want to convert to station right away. Moon base. Okay. No, this is moon orbit. Moon orbit base. We will come up with a cooler thing later, but that's what's going to be called for now. And most importantly, we converted it to a station, so it's not going to be not going to get screwed up later, not going to get bumped or anything like that. That's the worst, when you bump it and it flies off into the middle of nowhere. That's really bad, really annoying. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break and be right back, guys, and we'll continue welding this up, and we'll see how it looks. Alright, I'm back. Let's go grab some of the stuff we're gonna need for these. Oh, We still have something. I think. I'm gonna grab a bunch of these. Oops, wrong way. And let's go weld up some of this stuff. I think this is a fairly decent size for this. Oh, here's one problem. We've got the... Yeah. Maybe not. Let's see what we get. I can't tell whether it's shaded or not on some of these. We need some more glass. This is when the welder would come in handy. But we don't have it right now. What's this? Oh. Misclicks. I was hoping it wasn't stray things being cast off. Yeah, it looks like some of these are facing the wrong way. We may have to do it. It's kind of hard. It's hard to tell, to be honest, when you're building them, which way they're facing. It's also hard to tell from the outside. So we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I was using the same thing though the whole time, so I don't know why it would be different anywhere else. I guess that wasn't enough. We want this. Well, let's get what we can. We've got enough silicon that we should be able to make all the glass we need, but for now we'll just make this and then see what we can do. Need girders. Production. So let's make some more of this, please. Assembler tier 5. Yeah, make that. Boom. That's how we do it, baby. Okay, stop you. You can actually not be the main anymore. Okay, let's go ahead and go take some more of these. Oh, no, not the bigger ones. There we go. There we go. Not all. I try to spare you guys a lot of the welding that I do. We're not getting any more. Glass, girders, girders, glass. That should be enough glass. Production. This is tier 5, yeah. Make girders. Got some girders there, some girders here. We're getting them, and then we'll take the rest of the glass. Okay, this... Oh, and our energy is low. Okay, well, when energy is low, we jump in our cockpit. And let's go back out there. We should have everything now to fully complete this. So these ones on the inside are tinted. You can tell because there's like one side is tinted, one side is not. And that's actually not what we want. We want the tinted on the outside. We want this not tinted. So that's awkward. But maybe it's okay like this. What does this look like from the outside? Yeah, see, the problem is these are backwards. These ones are supposed to be tinted, and they're not. So what we needed to do was put these ones in. And like I said, it's really hard to figure out, like, Which side of these is tinted when you're putting them in? Because, like, it's just hard to tell. But now we know. This number 9 is the one that has the tint on the inside. Oh, it's so difficult to find a spot for it, too. Yeah, so if we build this now, yeah, so that'll be the same. So, now the real question is, are we okay with this? Or do we want to rebuild it? The tint is on the inside, which looks kind of silly. Yeah, I think we need to rebuild it. Let's just test. If we take this off, I think we can... Oh, our inventory's full. If we go like this... If we go like this, this looks better, right? It does. And if we go on the outside, it looks better to have the tint on the outside, right? I think that's like how it was intended. Yeah. Looks better to have the tint on the outside. Alright. That's no problem at all. No problem at all. We're going to we're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix it. What I want to make sure though is that we don't break. Well, actually, we've got to break everything. Anyways, let's just take it all off. Oh yeah, my inventory is full. Yeah, we're gonna have this. Let's do this. Let's put down a cargo container. Let's put down a small cargo container in here so that we can do this. Okay, let's take this and let's drop these girders. We can just put them there. And we'll go down here and we'll get some stuff to at least put this cargo container down. Okay, now we've got the steel block or whatever we need, the steel tube. The steel tube. Okay, let's put this up in here. Is that what we need? Yeah. Okay. Now we may have to make another trip, but that's okay. This is how we learn, everybody. Okay, all was successfully withdrawn. Good. So now we've got a cargo container. We can put the rest of that in there. We can put these in there. Is that full on space already? Wow, really? Ugh, that's horrendous. Okay. So what we're gonna have to do is start building this. 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, too much. Too much. This one doesn't need to be there. This one needs to be here. 1, 2. And then... No, this. Yes. 1, 2, 3. And oops, 1, 2. And we're just getting this out of the way so that we can build these up so that we can make some space. It's so annoying. It's so frustrating having inventory issues at this point in the game. There we go. 1. Can't put it on that side because there's components hanging in the wind there. 1, 2, 3.
Energy critical.
Energy critical. Yep. Okay. Time to go back. When it's critical, you know it's a big deal. I was playing on our community server that's not quite operational yet. Oh, what is careening towards me? Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, emergency. Quick, save the game. I just noted that those IMBER guys are careening towards us right now. Let's close those hangar doors. Let's get into our CIC and let's prepare for war here. We want to turn everything on. And yes, indeed, they are coming straight at us. Are you coming at us? They are. Now, I don't know how difficult these guys are going to be. They are coming straight at us, so I suspect they're not friendly. When they get to 2K, we can start shooting, which will be relatively soon, and I'm hoping to get in front of them so they can't do as much damage to me. We've got everything on, so we should be good. God, I hope this doesn't go poorly, everybody. There we go. We'll start firing at them. Yep. Yep. Hostile entity approaching. Go for it. Approach me. Yep. I am going to wreck your life, friendo. Uh-oh, and we're falling into the planet too. We need to get out of the planet's gravity well too. Looks like you're gonna fall down there into the planet. That's cool. What are you? What are you? You're going to get rocked. Oh no, you're too far away. Whatever you are, you're too small to even care about. This guy's still 1 or 2 kilometers away. I can still hit him. So I'm going to fire at him again. Yep. I'm going to chase him down. He seems to be the lead instigator here. I am out of the gravity well now, so that's good for me. I'm going to start hitting the back of his ship there. I don't know what that is. Well, so far so good. Am I still firing my Gatling guns at these little guys? Gatling turrets. Turn them on. Why do they say off? They should definitely not be off. Whoops. I definitely don't want to be turning that off. I'm just going to keep firing at this ship. Yeah, you drop your reputation with me. That's totally fine. What's at the front of your ship? I'll tell you what's at the front of your ship. Nothing! Yeah, here we go. Now our stuff is shooting. Whoops. Still don't want to be doing that. I still don't want to be falling into the planet's gravity either. Oh, that weapon is out of ammunition. Okay, fair enough. Let's just try to keep this guy relatively close to us. It looks like we're winning this battle fairly handily. Although we have run out of artillery shells. I wonder if I have any capability to make more. Can I make any of those? Not sure. Oh yeah, you bounce off my shields, friend. No problem. Did I run out of ammo or something? No, I've got tons of ammo. Yeah, those little guys just ran into me and destroyed themselves. Okay, that's cool. How about you? I've got no more ammo in here. But I do want to get out of gravity here. I feel like it's falling into the gravity well. Is that accurate? So I'm out of gravity now. Where's he going? Is he adrift? Listen, friend. I don't want nothing to do with you. Capiche? I wonder if he flew all the way over or if that was another random encounter. Remember, before we jumped, there was that random encounter that we had as well, an IMBER encounter, Ember. I wonder if that was the same guy that, like, literally just flew to us in the last 55 minutes. Or if this is a different guy. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna let you float away, man. If I had more weapon ammunition, I would be firing at you. Are you coming back for more? I want to slowly back away now. I'm gonna go back to my moon base. Okay, you good? Alright, he's good. Yeah, he's gone. He didn't want no more of that. Okay, now the problem now is that we need some magnesium really badly because we have no other way to defend ourselves. So that's not ideal. Not ideal in the least. We want to get back to this moon base. I'm sort of like backing up to it, which is sort of strange, but it is what it is. Trying to arrange my thrusters so I go back there. I don't want to run into it though. That wouldn't be ideal. I'm not trying to run into you. I do have lots of Gatling ammo, which is great, but the artillery really is what destroys those big ships. The artillery just destroys them. So I need to get some more artillery shells. Is my moon base on fire? Why does it look like it's shimmering over there? I think that's just the light. I think that's the light. I'm going to wait till that's a little bit closer. We're going to come into it. Well, that was unexpected. I'm glad I was paying attention. Or at least a little bit paying attention. It's kind of terrifying. Yeah, so my moon base does appear to be okay. But that, if that was like a random patrol thing, it just literally came out of nowhere. Oh, where's my moon base? There it is. It just kind of came out of nowhere, so we will need magnesium for the ship, and we will need defenses for the moon base as well, because if they come up on the moon base, they're going to attack it just the same as anything else. Now, I did attack it first. Not sure if I was supposed to do that, but as soon as I got in range, I wasn't having them attack me first, so that's how I roll, I guess. My speakers are, or my headset is still yelling at me. Plug me in. I can't plug you in. I'm busy. Can't you tell I'm very, very busy? Oh, am I going to bounce the shields? I don't think so, because I think the shields will actually protect that as well. Okay, let me jump back out. Now that we've had our... Oh, what's on fire? What's on fire, guys? Uh-oh, did our ship fall? Nope. What's on fire, friends? Let's see. Let's find out what's red. Gatling turret. Wow, how did they get through? And an ion thruster. How did they get through my shield? Or did my ion thruster destroy my Gatling turret? Or vice versa? Let's find out. Oh, yeah, it looks like a rocket hit here. Something not good hit here anyway. Alright, well, we'll have to do some ship repairs on this. Gatling turret. Okay. Alright, ship repairs will have to be made, and that's fine. We can do that. That's no problem. I want to... oops, this way. I want to go over here. And I do want to set a GPS right on top of this station here. GPS. Moon orbit station. So now we know exactly where it is. We don't have to guess. And let's just let's go back to what we were doing before we were so rudely interrupted. That was definitely rudely interrupted. Not gonna lie, I was not expecting that. So let's go back to this. Okay, now we're good. So now, the outside, as you can see now, is all tinted, and the inside is not. Okay, so now we can go and do basically the opposite. Oops. Oh, we need some stuff again. You would think I'd know how to rotate things by now. I've only got 1,200 hours into the game. 1,300 hours probably now. And I still don't know how to rotate anything. It's really retarded. It's mostly because I'm on a laptop. When I'm on my desktop, I'm actually a lot better. But my desktop is 9,000 miles away in Canada. Now, the next thing we're going to need is windows. And we want the windows tinted the outside. So this is the one we want here. And of course energy is low, so we're gonna have to go back out to our ship and get some, since we don't have any energy on this part. Okay, we have successfully built or we're working on it. Successfully building this thing again. This is why I design in creative and I bring it, the exact reason why I do this. Because I'm dumb. And then I prove it by doing something like this. So, I don't know. What can you do? I'm thinking about actually removing these and putting in... no, because I need these like this. Yeah, I need these like this. That won't work. Do I have any steel plate? I've got one steel plate, that's enough. I think I'm going to weld up these steel plates as well, just so I feel a little bit more secure standing on them and stuff. What's up, Crab? Just looked up Sesame Street. I remember watching them from time to time as a kid. Yeah, dude, Sesame Street is like, I don't know, the longest running TV show of all time? Question mark? Yeah, Sesame Street is crazy. I think it was the Bee Gees Was it the Bee Gees that did that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I don't know. There's like a famous song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I think it was the Bee Gees, like a really famous at the time in the 70s. The Bee Gees were on, and they like came up with that for Sesame Street, and then it became like iconic. I think it was Bee Gees. Don't quote me though. I actually don't know who it was, but I know it was like one of those like super popular bands back in the 70s that at the time just went on Sesame Street and like created the best counting to 12 in the world. Sounds really strange. It sounds strange. I know. I got it. What was I looking for? Steel plates. Take those. Why not? Take those. Why not? And then we'll fill up on these. Oh, and we don't need any more of these. We can put those away. I'm going to grab some more of these. Ah! That's the wrong way. Yeah, 52 seasons does not surprise me one bit. That show is a monster. Now, the real question is, are we going to be airtight here? Oh, no energy. Shoot. Yeah, I remember. I forgot to go. Okay, okay. You don't have to kill me. Relax yourself. Problem is I don't gain health back from being in here. Began as a radio program in 1952, switched to the land of visual entertainment in 1955, and ended its 20-year run in 1975. But, like, I'm 41 years old. I remember Sesame Street from when I was my son's age. Sesame Street must be longer than that. 52 seasons, come on. That's 52 years? Or is that... Are they counting 6 months a season? Even still, it must be... It must just be the number of episodes that make it the longest, not the years. So it's like the most episodes in a single TV show, and not necessarily like how long it's been running. And I think that how long it's been playing is way more important than something who does like a daily episode or something like that for 20 years. I think doing a weekly episode for 50 years or 40 years is probably more impressive to me. It would be 50 years because I think that it started in the 70s, the Sesame Street. Like, I don't know. It's been a long time. I need to go and weld. Yeah. 4,000. So how can Gunsmoke be longer then? In what way does Wiki say Gunsmoke is longer? By radio too? Like if they're counting the radio episodes, I don't know if that's cool. 1969. Yeah, see? 1969. 4,000 episodes. It's not. Gunsmoke was 52 to 75, 20-year run. Sesame Street's been on since 1969. Did they stop for like 25 years? Or is it because the Sesame Street episodes are so much shorter? They're only like 25 minutes or something? I don't know. I don't know how people calculate that stuff either, but yeah, Sesame Street wins. Sesame Street wins. It's crazy. It's a monster. You can't beat it. What do I need? Construction comp? Do I have construction comp? Is there construction comp in here? There's only 5. Yeah, that's cool. I need 3 for each light. Okay, fine. Yeah, I don't know how they count that stuff. No idea. But yeah, Sesame Street was awesome when I was a kid. Loved it. Okay, now I've built this thing, and I wanted to build like a way to get in from the bottom here. But now that I've built it, I realize that if I have a ladder or something come in, it's not going to be as cool. I want like an airlock door, but then it sort of defeats the purpose. I don't know, but I think this is a cool view. This is why I built this whole thing, was for this view. So I think that part worked. Let me take a screenshot for my YouTube thumbnail. That's a pretty good view. Right like that. There we go. Save that, baby. Nice. Nice. Okay. 1 hour, 30 minutes in. Oof, we've got so much to do on this base, man. so much to do. Luckily, I already went to the gym today, so I don't have to run away for that. Sometimes I have to run to go to the gym before my son gets home and my wife gets home. But now she's home already. And that means I've got more time. So let's think about this. So what else can we build here? The other thing we could do is we could change this roof a little bit. We've got some other cool blocks we could work with. Sorry, my wife. Speaking of my wife is home. She's just saying she's leaving to go get some groceries. So, speak of the devil. So now I need to test if this is airtight. So what I can do is I can build. I don't think I've got it here yet. A vent. I can build an air vent right here. And I can go get all the stuff for that. Actually, let's do this. I need an air vent. Yeah, actually, I gotta build that first because it's right underneath where I'm going. Build an air vent. Build planner is empty. I just put it in the build planner, you douche. Okay. Boom. Added to build planner. Don't tell me it's empty anymore. Tenant withdrawal, steel plates, and construction comp. Why? I'm sure you can. We have plenty of those. Alright, so that's our air vent. We have no way in. Currently we have no way in. But this is just to test anyway. And then we can make an O2H2 generator. We can just put in there. And add those components to the blueprint planner. I need some ice. I'm going to need to spawn in some ice because I don't think I have any. Or go down to the thing maybe. I'm going to just go down to the moon and get some ice, I think. Oh, and power. I'm going to need power on this stupid station too. God, it's so needy, this station, I tell you. Let's get a battery. We're going to lose a couple of components in this battery, but you know what? I think we can keep the battery here anyway. We're going to build the battery right here, and we're just going to keep it here, actually. We don't need to get rid of it, because we're going to need batteries on the station anyway, so... We're going to be hiding this bottom part of it anyway with sort of a bigger station component, so... why can't I take out power cells? We should have lots of power cells. Do we not have any power cells? Yeah, we've got 158 here. Why are you telling me I can't take them out? Oh, maybe because I was running out of space? I was saying that before, though. Okay. There we go. Got them all. Okay, we've got a battery. We've got an O2 generator. The battery will provide the power. Ice. I need to go and get some ice. I do have oxygen, and I do have... I don't have much power is the problem. Actually, you know what? Whoa, whoa. Back up, back up. I'm going to go get power before I do this adventure to get a one load of ice. Because it's kind of sketchy. Kind of sketchy. Going without any power. Where's my ship? Where's my ship? Excuse me, ship. I could take the ship down and get ice, I guess. I could go get like a big load, but this only has ion thrusters, and I'm not sure it's actually going to get off of the ground or not land in 1,000 pieces on the moon. Not entirely sure of that, so I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it for that. Let's go. Let's go down to here. Get a little bit of ice. Oops, dampers off. Let's go get a little bit of ice and then come back. Let's try and land on a side that has a little bit of sun, so it's easier to see what we're doing. Yeah, Back to Sesame Street, dude. I think Sesame Street had like everyone on. Like Michael Jackson was on Sesame Street. Every like big pop group of that era was like on Sesame Street. Yeah, it was a monster. But that's just back when there was like 4 channels on the TVs. It's like there was Sesame Street and then the news. And that was all. There wasn't anything else. It wasn't that interesting of an era. There wasn't 250 million YouTube channels to watch. Alright, got a little bit of ice. That's all we need. We just need one load to just go up and get. These unknown signals are really annoying. I'm just going to get rid of them. I know that unknown signals are good and I should get them, but I'm just not going to. I'm just not going to get them right now. You can't make me. Okay. Now we're out of gravity. Out of the gravity well. Oh. Dampener's on. Good thing I didn't screw that up and go straight towards my station. I would have killed myself. So, ice goes in here. Now, the vent. Room pressure, 100%. Pressurizing. Air leak. Area is sealed. Okay, so... air vent not working. Why? O2H2 generator on. Can you not... do you have to have a tank? Or what? You've got the O2 there. Why the vent is not working? Why? Let's try putting let's just try putting a tank on and seeing if that solves our problem. Let's just put an oxygen tank on, whatever. Maybe it needs this, I don't know. Do you need this to run? I don't think you do, but what do I know? What in the hell do I know? Maybe you do. Maybe you do need it. Okay, I've got everything to make this, so you should be filling up. There's ice, yeah, so you're filled. Air vent. Air vent is not working. The place is sealed, right? Not sure. Okay, so now it's not sealed for sure, but I can go in and seal myself back in. Okay, it is sealed. Yeah. If I take off... okay, so it is sealed. I take off my visor and I don't die. So the room is sealed. So this is good. So that means... and all I wanted to do was just test all this stuff. Okay, how much space have we got in here? A bunch. Okay, good. I'm going to take this out now, and I'm going to put all the pieces into here. I'm going to take you out, and I'm going to put your pieces in here. I'm going to take you out. Don't come near me, transport. You're not going to have a good day. Transports carry a bunch of the tier stuff that we need, but a tier 3 is probably not worth me going to try and get, especially considering I don't have any magnesium right now, so we need to go find some. And we need more ammo. But yeah, I'm probably going to leave it here for now. I wonder... I want to come up with a better design for this, maybe. I know I want this bubble thing. I want this bubble thing here because I want to set up like a little bed or like something, you know, here so you can see this. I think this is just too cool to pass up. So this was sort of my plan. I may change it a little bit. I may actually go into creative. I may just copy this. Actually, let me blueprint it now. And then I will maybe play with it in creative a little bit and see what I can do. But the idea is you would come, you know, up into here from the rest of the ship or from the rest of the base. And then the bottom down there would have somewhere where you connect your big ship, and then the sides would have places where you could connect little drones and stuff like that. I'm thinking sort of like a Star Trek base type setup. Oh, I've got to fix these things too, don't I? Where's my... Yeah, this. I've got to fix these. Where is the broken one? Here. Yeah, if you're familiar with Star Trek, like the Starbase sort of look, where they're kind of fat on top and then they sort of taper down to the bottom. I guess there's a bunch of different sci-fi things that use that. Unknown technology. You have to research it first. How did my printer build everything? So annoying. Progression. Gatling guns. So can I build this? No. Yeah, I can build this because I've built that. Okay, so I need to build a small Gatling gun first. So annoying. Gatling gun. Can I build you? I thought I built a Gatling gun once already. Didn't I do this? Why is it still telling me I can't build these? I'm positive I built a Gatling gun at some point. I remember doing that. Steel plates. I can go get steel plates. And it said there was an ion thruster that was broken too. I'll have to find out where that is. Steel plates. I'm gonna grab some more. Yeah, it said one of the ion thrusters was busted up too. One of these, yeah, this one here. I'll add that to build planner. I'm gonna rebuild all of this stuff first, and then we're gonna call it the end of the episode. That was a huge success. We defended off an attack. We got to the moon again. We jumped over here really quick and started our base. And as always, we have to make sure that we get the aesthetics of the base up first, which is the most important part, where we're gonna, sit on our little bed or throne or toilet or whatever we have in the middle of that ship eventually, or the station. So we got that sorted out. We know what we're going to be doing there, which is awesome. And then so from here on in, we're just going to play with the base a little bit. So I might play with the base in creative a little bit, maybe even stream it. I probably won't put that on YouTube because it'll be kind of boring, but we'll see how it goes. I'll stream it, and then we'll see if it's good enough for YouTube. But I'll build a bit of a base, and over here I'll build a bit of a base, make it a little bit better, and then we'll start to play with it, and we'll get this in a more functional state, and then hopefully we can use it to start building some hydrogen and oxygen farms down on the moon, the pole of the moon there. We'll start building some oxygen and hydrogen farms, and we'll start ferrying it up with drones, because we can do that. Or at least I'm told we can do that. I don't know how we do that, but I'm told. I'm going to close the hangar doors because I don't know, OCD? ADHD? I don't know what kind of D I am. But that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me tonight. Crab, thanks so much for talking Sesame Street with me. I appreciate it. And yeah, this was episode, I think it's 15 now, so we're halfway through the sort of next phase here. Hopefully in this next sort of 5 videos or so, we can finish up this base and start getting some stuff, specifically hydrogen and oxygen, being ferried off of the moon and into this sort of petrol station, we're going to call it, really, because that's what it's going to end up being, is somewhere, it's like a gas station. So hopefully we'll finish this gas station in the next few episodes, and then we'll move on to phase 3, which is going to Mars. Mars will be the next major planet we go to, and that will be more of a mineral gathering expedition. We're going to go and try and make a huge mineral gathering thing, I think, there. So Mars should be pretty cool. All right, guys. Thanks very much again. This is Dan from QuestlineHero.com. We will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much, and have yourselves a lovely, fantastic day.